Hi YouTube, this is Mommy to Phoenix, and I'm going to do a video on a few newborn must-haves. Things that kind of helped me out from when I brought him home till now. He's 7 weeks. So things that made it a little easier for me being a new mom and all. So the first thing is this Summer's Infant Bassinet. And it opens up like this, and it has these hard legs on the bottom. As you can see, that you can put it on top of anything. And it also closes and snaps together as a handle for you to take with you. So I love that because when we first came home, I took it with me to the living room. If I was like in the kitchen, wherever I was, I had him there, and he was there. He wasn't going anywhere. The only thing is that I feel that they grow out of it pretty quickly. Like, he's 7 weeks, and not that he doesn't fit, because he fits, but I think he feels confined. Like, he doesn't really like it. So I would recommend getting it half price on sale or hand-me-down. That one was a hand-me-down, and they gave it to me practically new, and I guess that's why, because they grow out of it quickly. They don't like it anymore, and but it was definitely great to have, because if I went somewhere and took him, I can take that and folded it up, take it, and he can nap in there. If he has to be babysat early, to take it to the babysitters. If you have to stay somewhere overnight, or if you just need to put it on your bed with you so that it's easier. I had a C-section, so it was just easier to have him right there next to me, even though I had a co-sleeper. But for the beginning, I was sleeping on the couch because it was easier, and I had him right there with me. So I definitely recommend it. Another must-have is his play gym. And I will be doing a review on this and going over everything, but it was definitely good to have, and I didn't think I would be using it so early, but there's not much to do with an infant to entertain them, and he loves it. I lay him on there, he plays with him by himself if I need to do something, or I sit there and play with him during playtime. I take it apart and do tummy time. There's a piano at the end where he plays, so it definitely helps keep him occupied now that he's awake more. So it's definitely a must-have. Another must-have, and I can't show it to you because he's laying on it, but is the Boppy pillow. And I'm sure everybody knows the Boppy pillow, and everybody knows how awesome it is, but I will also say how awesome it is. He loved sleeping on it. For a while, that was all he wanted to sleep on. I would put him on napping during the day, and then at night he didn't want to sleep on the co-sleeper, so I had a hard time with it. But he loves it. I do tummy time on there. If I'm pumping, I just I lay him there and I hold his bottle while I'm pumping. It's for so many uses, not only breastfeeding. So that's definitely a must-have that you should have before you go home from the hospital. Another must-have is some type of bouncer or chair. And this is the one that we have. And I will also be doing a review on that. So I put them in there when I'm cooking or something, and I have it close to me, and I can just move it with my foot. He takes naps on there. So some type of bouncer, chair, seat thing I feel is definitely a must-have, because it just puts them somewhere and it entertains them and it keeps them quiet when you need to try to do something. If I take a shower and I'm home alone, I put him there and I bring it into the bathroom with me or right by the door, and he's right there and he can nap and he's fine. So that's definitely a must-have. Another must-have are burp cloths. Burp cloths are, you need them. You need a ton of them. And I mean, it depends. He spits up a lot, but these are cloth diaper inserts. And this one tore because I grabbed it wrong, but and these are awesome because it's very absorbent, and it's great and covers your shoulder, and it's great to have a lot of them. I also have this, just bought these Babies R Us ones. They're not so bad. They're not as absorbent, but they're very big. So burp cloths are definitely a must-have. Another must-have is a bottle sterilizer. I happen to have the Tommy Tippy one, which I think is great, but I'm sure any type of bottle sterilizer does the job. And I don't know if you can see that you put 4 bottles in there, put some water, put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, bottles, nipples, pacifiers, you can sterilize it all. So this is definitely an easy, fast way, and it's definitely a must-have. Another must-have for me is a thermometer. I haven't needed it, but I've used it. Now, being a new mom and you don't know, like I felt him hot or you don't know if he was sick, like you're paranoid. You have a lot of questions. So this has definitely helped me. Like he was asleep and I thought he felt a little hot and I just went like this. Didn't wake him up. Nothing. Gave me the temperature and I knew that he was okay. And it just reassured me that he was fine. As a new paranoid mother, I think that this is definitely good to have right from the start just to be on the safe side. And this is the temporal scan one. Highly recommend it. Another must-have item for me is a baby monitor, and this is the camera, and it's the Motorola baby monitor, and this is the monitor, that's the camera, and we have the same room, we share a room, so it's not like he's in a different room, and I don't really use it at night when we're sleeping because he's right next to me in the co-sleeper, but when I do put him down for bed and I go back to the room to watch TV, to wash dishes, to do whatever I need to do before I go to bed, I have this with me. And as a new mom, I got this I think the second week because my sister was sending it to me, so I got it the second week. But that first week, if he was not in the same room as me, I would keep going back to check. So it was hard to get anything done because I needed to go check because I thought I heard him cry and I thought I heard him make a noise or I thought I heard something. So I had to keep checking, and that was just being paranoid, and I think most new mothers are the same way. So this definitely helps. I put it on high, I put it next to me if I'm doing dishes, if I'm in the bathroom, if anything I'm doing and he's somewhere else. It just helps reassure me that he's okay and I'm not hearing things. Another must-have item for me was baby bottles. Obviously, baby bottles. You need baby bottles. However, I had a whole bunch of Tommy Tippy bottles. He did not like the Tommy Tippy bottles. The flow was too fast. So I kept them because he might, like them in the future. But I had one of I remember they gave me these as a sample when I went to motherhood. And I tried it that one day and it was perfect. He loved the flow of it. He liked the nipple. Everything was just perfect and he loved it. So I went out and I bought a few more of these. Then I had this one as a sample, and I formula feed. I give him 2 bottles or 3 a day of formula, and these work great with it because that thing inside breaks up the formula, no bubbles, and he likes this one too. So I would recommend that you don't get a lot of one bottle, or you make sure to keep the packaging and the receipts for any bottles you have because you don't know what your baby's gonna like. And so far these are the 2 he likes, so I had to go out and I didn't buy a whole bunch either because I don't know how he's gonna change up what he likes. So that definitely recommend you getting more than one kind of bottle, but not a lot of quantity of bottles just yet. Another must-have item is Johnson's safety swabs. The Babies R Us brand is also just as good. These are just the ones I happen to have, and these are awesome because of how they're made. You see it doesn't go all the way in their ear, and these I use them after his bath, to clean his ears, but I've also used them and they came in handy. He had like his tear ducts were like clogged, so he would get a lot of like things around his eyes and stuff, and it was hard. Like if I got like a wet washcloth and went like this, he kind of like fidgeted so much and he didn't really like that. So I would get this and just gently go like this and it would take it right off, and it would like get right into where I needed to be without like bothering him too much. So definitely must have items for things I didn't even think I would be using it for. Another must-have item is hand sanitizer. Can never have enough hand sanitizer. I've never washed my hands or used hand sanitizer as much as I have in the last 7 weeks. Everything I do, I make sure my hands are sanitized and clean before I touch him. If anybody comes over, you know, after changing a diaper, it's just so many things, especially in the middle of the night when you're like changing a diaper, half asleep, you don't know, like, you know, and this is a quick, fast way to wash your hands, get them clean, because you still have them in your hands. So, you know, it's definitely a must-have item. Another must-have item is the nose suction. This one, they gave it to me at the hospital, and I think that this is the best one by far. Even working with children, this has always been the one that the parents bring and always have been the one that works the best. So they will give this to you at the hospital, so you don't need to really buy it, but this is definitely the one. He hasn't had a cold or anything, but he gets like little boogies and it bothers me, and these get them right out. So I must-have item for me. Another must-have item is Johnson's Baby Bedtime Lotion and the Baby Wash, which looks the same. And it's the lavender smell. It smells awesome, and he loves it. I bathe him with the wash and just relaxes him, and then I massage him with the lotion, and he loves it, and it puts him right to sleep. It calms him down. Give him his bottle and he's out. I also have used the Aveeno one, and it's good, but I think I prefer the Johnson one. And I love Aveeno products, don't get me wrong, but I feel like for this, the bedtime one, I feel like this one's a better quality. Like, the smell is better, and it's just better for him. My last must-have item, or item that kind of helped me, is his Sleep Seahorse. I play this at night for him, and I've played it ever since he was a baby, and it doesn't bother him. Like, he hears it, and I feel like it calms him down and helps him sleep, and it has all these different melodies, and then this lights up, so it kind of lights up his area, and then it turns off by itself, and he goes right to sleep. So I really recommend some type of music or lullaby, or some type of music machine. This one is the one that I have, and I really like it. Sorry. I think that's about it for my must-have items, other than the car seat, obviously, and the stroller, which are two you-need items. We have used the stroller and quite a bit, just in the 7 weeks of life. And so having a fast and easy stroller to get out of the car is definitely my biggest recommendation. We have the Britex, I forgot the name of it, but it's kind of like the City Mini, but it's just it's a Britex version of it, and it just closes up you just pull it, and it closes right up, and it opens so easily. So like, if I'm out by myself with him, you know, I can get him in and out of the car fast and easy, and it's awesome. So I definitely recommend a easy stroller and car seat attachment. And I will be doing a couple different reviews on a couple different baby items. Oh, I forgot one. Sorry. Another must-have item, my last must-have item, is a diaper champ genie thing. Now, I was so against these things because they stink up and there's just bad reviews on them. However, I've bought the Babies R Us brand one, and that you could put your own bags in. And I had to have one of these because I live 3 floors up. By the time I take out the trash, it's just, I needed to have one of these if I like them or not. So I definitely recommend the Babies R Us brand one, where you can use your own bags, because you're not going to keep wasting money on these bags that are so tiny that only fit I don't know how many diapers. You're going to have to take them out anyway, and by the time you throw them out, so it defeats the purpose. For that, you put them in a regular bag and throw them out if you're going to throw them out that often. But the Babies R Us one, you can put your own bags in it, and it's awesome. I'll show you it real quick. But I will definitely be doing a review on this one. Just to see, it's just white. So definitely recommend, if you need to have one of those. Don't really like them, but if you need to have one of them like me, get one where you can put your own bags. It's very cost efficient, and it'll save you money, because it's so pointless to have to keep buying them, and those bags are tiny. This one comes with certain bags that you can put in it, and they're tiny. It fits like 20 diapers, and I can go through that in like a day and a half, you know. So by the time I took it out, this one I put my own big trash bags in it, and the ones with the older, like, it's awesome. So definitely another kind of must-have. If you must have it, I would recommend one like that. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything, let me know, and I will be doing a couple more reviews on different items. If you want me to do any a review or a more on any items that I've showed you, let me know below, and I will definitely do that. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.